George DeSantis might have been right about banning social media for these kids, because what this Kick streamer is doing is taking things to a whole nother level. What the hell? Oftentimes on this channel we talk about Kick streamers and the perception they bring, specifically the ones that are IRL. Now we know about the Neons and the Jacks who go out in the world and harass people and get into a whole bunch of trouble, even solicit women to do OnlyFans. But the worst part about it is, although those are the biggest names, those aren't the only names on the platform that are doing a bunch of crazy things. But ultimately those people are adults. The strangest thing about this one is this little boy is only a child.
Taking that bitch food.
Tell him.
You can go fuck yourself.
Now, if you hadn't heard of the name, that is the new hottest streamer, No Kizzy CSP. And the CSP stands for Can't Stop Problem, because what kind of one-upping of the already tomfoolery is this that they allow on the platform that is Kick? This is a whole nother extreme to where you are actually going up to people and doing the most and making their lives uncomfortable.
Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Hey, you're not touching our phone.
Don't put your hand in my food again.
Watch the, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
Stop filming me.
You're a nobody. You're a
It's
fucking
a
man.
live stream. You can't stop it.
Who the fuck are you?
Give me the phone.
Now you're not touching my fucking phone. Touch my phone, I'm gonna actually do something.
Are you
about
gonna
it.
beat me up?
Back the fuck up. Back the fuck. I will. I will.
Wow. Do you know how much of a little asshole or a little shit you have to be in order for a grown woman to step in and say that she's going to beat you up? And I don't even know if you noticed that the kid behind them, they're so scary that the kid behind them acted like they were gonna jump in. And I hate the fact that that lady doesn't even know that that is the specific type of content that they want. This is the type of reaction that they're trying to get out of you, and they're trying to entice it to be more and more and more because they think that it makes their stream audience even bigger. And if we don't think that's bad enough, this kid is actually on stream smoking weed and doing drugs.
Oh, nah, he hit it. One more, nah.
Oh shit.
Hey, yo.
Y'all enjoy y'all.
For the
Hey,
fucking
you too.
stream.
Peace out.
Anything for the content. What are they saying?
They're saying kid's an idiot.
Now, of course, I have to question like every single capable and able-minded adult in this situation. Why would that man give him weed? Could he not tell that this was a clear 14-year-old boy with braces on right there? Why are people in the stream actively watching these things right here? And the fact that you can see that all this is just strictly for clout, because every time he does something that is clout-based, he says, oh, what are they saying? Is this good interaction? Lets me know that this kid's brain is totally fried. Where are his parents? So between harming innocent people in their foods and then being an underage kid smoking on stream, and then once you throw in a fight to complete the trifecta.
What are you doing? Yeah, what up?
What up?
Yeah, what up?
What up?
Yeah, what up?
Watch out! Watch out!
Kick naturally had no choice but to ban this kid. I really don't even know what to say there. Him and his friend are on camera jumping people, so they had no choice but to ban him. So I guess kudos to Kick for allowing that to happen, but then banning it pretty rapidly, I guess, because all this was in literally one day. But this begs the question, why does this kid even think that things like this are okay? And specifically, why does he think that he can get away with stuff like this on the platform? And it can only make me think about Kick's past and what they've been through and what they seemingly promote, what they're known for. That makes me say to myself, oh, well, naturally, this is why he thinks he can get away with it, is because of people like Neon.
Hey, Neon can say he wants to fuck me in the ass and I'm 14, right? He can get banned for 2 days. I got banned for 8 days for taking a girl's food.
Now, if you wonder what he's talking about, that's that same little kid that was in the video with Neon, where Neon got banned for a couple days, talking about how he was going to grape him essentially in the booty hole. But he's absolutely right. If Kick can't take those situations seriously and permanently get these guys off, not a situation where it's, oh, we're kind of a sort of for a couple days and then we're gonna, let you back on the platform. Nobody's ever gonna take them seriously. Even with what he's saying, he's only banned for 6 days. So in a week's time, he'll be back on this platform to do anything that he wants. It's a place that is nothing but degenerate behavior, a bunch of kids being ignorant, and now these are crimes that these kids are committing that are even to another degree than the crimes that they were already committing on the platform. I, for the life of me, don't understand why somebody would want to back this or not put a hard foot down to say, hey, we cannot have these things happen and set an example on the platform. And I checked out this article from the New York Times that says kids as young as 8 are using social media more than ever, study finds. The report highlights a 17% increase in screen use among teens and tweens in the last 2 years, more than in the 4 years prior. I would love to think that parents are the ones to directly blame and just say, hey, we got to restrict all social media, but I think that that's just too much to do. I still believe in that wholeheartedly. However, when stuff like this is just all over the internet, it is very, very hard to justify kids even having a place on social media as a whole. Now, I know Governor George DeSantis passed a law law not too long ago that said that kids had to be off social media completely coming into the year 2025, kids 14 and under in the state of Florida. And while I do think that it is extreme, kids like No Kizzy are a perfect example as to why something like this should exist. There needs to be more safeguards for kids to be on the internet. Not only because they're consuming this type of stuff, because they think that this is the way to replicate success and to become more popular and famous. I don't usually cover them on my channel, but we haven't talked about a plethora of kids who have been seeing TikTok challenges on the internet and have been dying from them. And I think that when we see things like that, we have to seriously take a hard look at what's going on in today's society. No, I don't think an outright ban of TikTok, what Congress is trying to do, is right, because there's so many people that benefit from it, and I feel like taking that away from them would just be outright silencing people's voices. But I can't help to not acknowledge that there is clearly a problem. I think that what politicians should do is specifically put more pressure on these social media platforms to have stricter and harsher guidelines. If you are somebody that is promoting Kick, then you should face some sort of criminal charges, as well as the kids or the other people who do these types of behaviors and acts on your platform. I think Kick is backed by Stake, which is like a Chinese company, but if Adin Ross is going to be the loud and proud representative, he needs to be held accountable just as much as No Kizzy in these videos. Because what's going to happen is somebody's going to get hurt on their watch, and all they're going to say is, oh, well, you know, they signed up for this. But this kid has an undeveloped brain. He should not be allowed on this platform at all. As soon as they see somebody on these platforms like this, they should shut down these streams automatically. I know that might be a little bit extreme, but that's honestly how I'm feeling after seeing this bozo of a kid go on here and just make the name of like streamers and content creators even worse than what it is. But if I'm mistaken, let me know what you think in the comments, because this is getting out of pocket with Kick.